is. It is sunny. Yes. I can't see because my screen's on myself. I'm not that fat. I got my glasses are here. I got two shirts on. I'm that fat. I'm just not chunky. Chunky monkey. Speaking of ice cream, that's what it is. Some Chunky Monkey. The one's got pretzels in it. I think it's so. Ben and Jerry's. That's pretty good. So once again, we're out here at Cook Road. Woohoo! And where is it? There it is. There's a blind right there. Yeah, there's a blind there. So guys are setting it up, getting ready for firearm season. Oh, 2 weeks away. 16 days to be exact. It was open up on Sunday, I think. Must be. But as you can see from the trees, fall is over. Still got very little color. It's on the ground. But I want to walk up to that tree. My wife and I are out here to see. That's a pretty damn big tree. Damn. I can see the trunk to it. Right there. That's a big tree. Make it seem like it's further away than it really is. So, yeah, fall is over. It's done. D-O-N. Leaves are down. It is cold. I thought we'd get away with just having a light fleece on. I could have used my sweatshirt. I had it. I thought, nah, sun's out. Well, the sun was out. As you can see from the clouds, it's gone. I'm gonna say it's probably done for the day. It is almost 2 o'clock, so we got about another 4 hours of. We got about another 2 hours of sunlight. And that's gonna be it. But again, stop me if you've heard this before. Somebody stop me. It is a nice day, even though it is now overcast. Still, we're in the low, probably about 45 out here right now. It's nice, not too cold. Well, it's gonna be. The wind's going, so that's why it's cold, because the wind's going. But the wind wasn't here. It'd be a little different. I need to quit. What up, Jason? How are you? It's a beautiful. Oh, we are right here in Michigan. We are the very tip top of your middle finger. It's where we are at, just so everybody says. Where are you? Yeah, it is cold. Brr. Hey, 45. I've had hey, there's another blind. These blinds are going up. Where's it? So that's the second one that's been out here. God, trick or treating. Oh, Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin. Used to live outside of Fond du Lac, a little town called Mount Calvary. Went to school there for a couple of years. God, Wisconsin. One of the nicest places I've seen, nicest states that I've been to is Wisconsin. Girls are nice too. So that is somebody's hunting shed. Yeah, from Wisconsin, you know. Except that's open, front and back, so that's not really a good blind. Makes you think maybe it's been here for a while and I've just missed it because of the trees and stuff. Luckily, we don't have any kids, so we're not gonna go trick or treating, but we give money to our local parish, and they buy candy for all the kids and all the good kids that go to church get candy. What I don't want is these guys are walking into the trail, because I know there are hunters out there all day. Boys, come on. There's bow hunters that it's still bow season for another couple weeks. And I know there's hunters in there, so we're not gonna go back in there and mess with them. We got nothing to do. Oh, we're gonna mess with the hunters. After all, this is not only state land, it's everybody's land. So what's up, big boy? What's up? Oh, my favorite time of the day. There we go. Because they know I have bones when we get home. So that's the only reason why they're being. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it is fall. It is over. It is, what they say, snow. Next couple of days should get a little bit. Not a lot to stick on the ground, but that's enough to make people drive like they've never driven the snow before. Full disclosure, I have a Jeep, so it's not fair. Yeah, there's a lot of coyotes out here. We can hear them. I imagine this far up north. I mean, we live up here. I know there's coyotes. We hear them from our house. We're probably about 10 miles to the south. Still in the boonies. And we can hear them playing all night, especially when they get a fresh harvest. When they get a little deer, they all they come out, and oh my God, it's so much fun to listen to. When we first moved out here up in the upper Emmett County, we would sit outside with a cup of coffee and sit on the porch and just listen to all the wildlife going through. Now we've gotten kind of jaded because we see it so often. We've become accustomed to seeing the deers and the coyotes and the porcupines and the trash pandas. But I was reminded of a story today where a co-worker was downstate and at a firearms store. I guess I can't say the GUN word anymore, but a firearm, I can say that. And a person was buying a shotgun, and the person said, well, the salesman person goes something to the effect of, oh, what are you gonna do? What you gonna be shooting? You know, it's a big conversation. And the guy goes, well, in about 3 years when I have a vacation, I'll be ready to go up north and do some bear hunting. And, you know, to him, that gave my coworker a kind of a, wow, he's got to wait so long to get up here and he's got to make plans. And here we are, we live up here. We see this every day. You know, I don't have to, well, okay. Yeah, I don't have to have a permit to go out in the Maple River and go fly fishing. Supposed to, but the Maple River, if you didn't know, is one of the top trout streams in Michigan. It's a blue ribbon trout stream. I'm thinking Trout USA, but that's not right. There's all kinds of, the hell is that? I'm not thinking right. There's a group, Trout Unlimited. They practically own that river. They are on that river almost on a daily basis, maintaining it, making it look nice, keeping it perfect. And they do a hell of a job on the Maple River. People, well, it was Carlson. Tucker Carlson said one time, a couple years ago, that he was going to come up here and fish the Maple. Oh, shit, somebody from that level of public is going to come up here and go fishing? Wow, I could do that any day. And again, like, I mean, I can guarantee you that guy who's got that blind is going to be a local. That person who's got that blind is going to be local, because nobody that doesn't live up here will put their blind out already, because that guy knows. State of Michigan, this is state property, so it's first come, first serve. Opening date, if you're sitting there at 3 a.m., you own that blind. That is your blind. You don't own it, but you can use it. You are legally allowed to be there, even if it's not your blind. You're on state land, first come, first serve. There's been stories of shots going overhead after people have taken over a blind like that. And granted, that was probably 40 years ago. But there's been stories of words being exchanged, gunfire up. Oh, I said it. Projectiles being ejected above people's heads. Yeah, getting out here. Can I fold the fitted sheet? Dude, I can fold this fitted sheet. Let me tell you. I can make beds like none other. I've been taught how to make beds. I've been taught how to fold. I've been taught that my tag goes on the inside, or else you're going to be called the fag tag fairy for the rest of boot camp. Goddamn well I can fold. I can fold, I can iron, I can sew. But it sounds like I can cook, I can clean, I can do anything in between. But I gotta get everything right, because all my red friends coming over tonight. I gotta catch my blue jeans as much spurt my hand. Lord, it's hard to be a bachelor man. I don't have girls that can cook, and I don't have girls that can clean. I don't have girls that can do anything in between. Goodness. Not anymore, I'm married. Gage, what's up, Gage? What you doing? I'm walking the dogs. I got the young boy there, and I got the old boy there. Are you hunting? I'm not hunting. I don't hunt. I'll take that back. I do, but when I hunt, it's for food. It's for necessity. I'm not passing judgment over anybody else hunting. You can hunt how you want, when you want, whatever. I'm just saying I don't do it unless I need to fill my freezer. I do have the appropriate tools to make that happen. We have done that once or twice in the past. But I don't take as much enjoyment as these guys do that are sitting here 2 weeks before season starts. I can't sit. I have a problem. If I sit more than 10 minutes, I get antsy. I got a little bit of ADHD in me. So I'm always wanting to, something's always jiggling. I'll tell you that right now. My legs are always going brrr, or my fingers are always drumming. So for me to hunt, it really doesn't work too well. I'm not very successful. It was fall here. It's over now. It was absolutely gorgeous. If you go back and look at, I got a couple of videos of what it was like out here. And this is honestly, the first year that my wife and I came out here. Again, that co-worker that I've been talking about. When I say co-worker, it's always the same guy. But he told us about this place. He was out here with his kids and his wife. He's got a Jeep too. One of the Jeeps in this world that I think are better than mine. He's got an XJ, a pretty stoutly built XJ with room. He's got 3 kids and a dog, so I can just have 2 dogs and 2 cats. But yeah, I'd like his Jeep. He's got room. I'd love to have that kind of room. But when we went Jeeping together, it was a couple weeks ago. It was I was in 2-wheel drive and he's using 4-wheel drive to get up a lot of. But I mean, again, I got a Rubicon. He's got a self-built DIY XJ, which, I mean, no slouch. He took us to places that I wouldn't go to because I'm too chicken. If I'm looking right, there's another blind. No, that's just some trees. Oh, I got here. I actually have a video of us driving in. You see my Jeep. My Jeep is right there. Right there. This tree is hiding the entrance, but the entrance is going up there and it goes through these woods. I have a video I'm gonna put up of that. It's a nice panoramic that I made in 4K, so it should be pretty good. But that won't be for another couple hours. I gotta get home. I don't even know what time it is now. Shit, it's 2 o'clock. All right, yeah, we've been here. But if you want to know how I got here, wow, that could mean a lot. How I got here in life, how I got here through a map, 131 to Van Road. Take a right on Cook Road and follow it all the way through. How I got here in life. Wow, I can't start to tell you that. Man. hell of a story. Alright, I'm walking into the wind. Gotta hate people when they walk in the wind because you can't hear them talk because the wind's going. But I have this thing in a nice case. So. This is the point of being out here. The dogs are just doing what the dogs want to do. That's a beautiful thing. We'll get home. They'll have one regular, was it a milk bone, and then I'll pull out the femur bones that I make at work. I brought home for them. Oh, they love those femur bones. They get the marrow on the inside. It's really nice. And it gives me about 20 minutes of peace and quiet. I can get a little bit of 10-15 minute nap in while they're chewing on their bones, which is good. I'm gonna say exhausted, but it's a relative term. Exhausted. I'm tired. I can't stay up for more than, it's been the last couple of months, really. Not up for more than 8-9 hours. I need to get a nap. Oh, we got a plane. We got a plane. Hi, plane. Hi, plane. He's coming out of Pelston, PLN. I don't know where he's going. Canada, probably. So we are right underneath the glide path for the Pelston, as you can see. I'm taking out. I absolutely love these planes. You couldn't see me. I'm sitting there waving. I got my orange hat. So I'm waving that, just being a total idiot. I love these planes. I love planes. I don't know why. I love planes. When I was in boot camp at San Diego, we had if you're in the Navy boot camp at San Diego, you know you got the airport sitting right outside your gate, kind of, sort of. And so every night when we were trying to sleep, you could see these planes taking off and flying through the air, going to who knows where. And that was part of the fun, was trying to imagine where that plane's going that just took off. And then, of course, you always have that thought of, man, one day I'm going to be on that plane. I can't wait until I get out of boot camp. Jesus. That was so long ago. Goodness gracious. At that time, it was like, oh my God, this will never end. I'm in the Navy for the rest of my life. When is 4 years going to be up? Oh my God, 3 years. I had to delay it on 2 programs back in the 80s. God, here I am. Was it 33 years later? Goodness gracious, kids. Yeah. 3, 5, something like that. Yeah. I got a picture of an old Zippo lighter I bought. I want to say it was my first day in Japan when I bought that lighter. I still have that lighter in my closet. I pulled that out yesterday and I was just, oh my God, I can't believe I still have this. That lighter has been, wow. That lighter's been with me on every ship, every tour, every trip I ever took. Usually I have that lighter with me, unless it was a, you know, someplace you couldn't have metal or someplace you couldn't smoke or whatever. But yeah, I was a smoker back then. I was a heavy smoker. I was going through, oh, I don't know, pack a day. That was heavy for me, a pack a day. Yeah. But yeah, I smoked for Christ already. Too long. Too long. They don't have that test where they say they can see if you're going to have lung cancer, even if you already quit smoking. So I think if I ever get the opportunity and it presents itself, I think we're going to take that test. As I was. Goodness gracious. Ed Wrestling Official. What's going on, Ed? How are you, Edward? I don't have my glasses, so if I get your name wrong, I'm sorry. Ed W. Wrestling. wrestling. God, who were we watching? Oh, we saw a picture of Chris Jericho on the, oh my goodness. No, that, I didn't check to see if that was actually a real picture of Chris Jericho or if that was AI. But Chris Jericho, you need to give it up, my friend. Goodness. Be an announcer. Be something that you put your shirt on for. Goodness gracious. Poor guy. I mean, poor guy. Fuck, the guy's making, I don't know how much more. And he was having the time of his life, I'm assuming, or else he wouldn't be doing it. So, hell, you're having fun doing what you're doing. Somebody's going to pay you $1 to do it. Do it some more. That's my life. Fuck. Do it. Have fun. Life is good. Cody Rhodes. Cody, the American Dream. I remember Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, that was coming up. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. And then you had, what was that? Goldschlager? Goldstein? Gold Star. What am I thinking? Gold tinsel. Now we're thinking gold dust. Jeez. Now we're thinking of Christmas. Gold tinsel. Cody Rhodes. Yeah, Dusty Rhodes. God, that was a great wrestler. Big guy, no physique whatsoever, but he was the everyday wrestler. He was my favorite because he did not look like he was a wrestler. He looked like he just got done having lunch with me and then decided to go kick somebody's ass real quick. Oh, that was good times. Old time wrestling. That was great. Gold Dust, yeah. I used to love wrestling. I still do. The old timers, you know, I'll sit there and watch the old Hulk Hogan match or the guy that bit George the Animal Steel. He was, now if I remember right, George the Animal Steel, trying to get out of the wind, George the Animal Steel was supposedly a math teacher here in Michigan. He used to work in Detroit. I don't know that for sure. That's just a rumor that was told. Randy Orton, oh, yeah, Andre the Giant. John Cena, I tell you what, I watch his videos and not for wrestling. I watch John Cena to know what he does for the Last Wish Foundation. What's that called? Make-A-Wish. Oh my goodness, John Cena. You are absolutely the tip top of the cream of the crop. People that do things for other people. Holy smokes. Randy Orton, yeah. Mr. I got a dishonorable discharge from the Marine Corps, Randy Orton. But still, the Vipers got it. He was good. His old man, Bob Orton, fighting with that broken arm that he always had for about the last 10 years. Hitting people over the head with the cast. Oh yeah, we can sit here and talk about wrestling all day. Batista. I like Batista. I liked him better as I keep thinking he's the tree in Guardians of the Galaxy, but he's the, I'll catch everything, nothing goes over my head. Yeah, I like Dave Batista. I couldn't imagine being that big. God, what was he, 10 foot tall, 0% body fat? Motherfuckers put together like a brick shit house. That'd be awesome. All right, it's 1:15. We are, I think these guys have had it. They're slowly walking to the Jeep. Oh, I take that back. They found something that was dead so they can roll into. Yay, perfect. Yeah, we're headed back to the Jeep. Good. I'm tired. I'm hungry. It's a long day today. Goodness. But it was a good day today. It's always fun. Get all three of us. There's only 3 people that work in our department. We're only together Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Other than that, we all got varying shifts to cover. But yeah, it's fun when you get all 3 of us together. Yeah, there's some shenanigans going on. Yeah, he was a big green guy. Yeah, he was. That's a good movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. I have not seen the second one all the way through. I did not see that there was a. Well, I didn't know there was a third one until a couple days ago when I saw it on the boob tube. But yeah, that's all the rest of the color we have. Everything else is gone. It is getting ready to be cold. Well, it is cold, but it's getting ready to snow. It was really foggy this morning. Holy smokes. There was a point where I couldn't see. It was probably 10 feet in front of my Jeep. And I honestly, I gotta say a death wish, but I drive my Jeep the same way. Snow, fog, rain, whatever. You know, that thing is a tank. And plus, I have a Chinese bumper. You saw the Chinese bumper makes it really, really nice when I hit things. It is Halloween! Halloween! All Halloween! Gonna be some good movies on the boob tube tonight. Probably already are. But yeah, like I said, I got a Chinese bumper on my Jeep. I don't care if I hit something. I'll show you the damage I did to my Jeep. I got a video. Oh, I don't know what it's called. Search car deer accident. It was, get my thumb out of here. It was pretty interesting if you do it in slow motion. I hit that deer straight on. His head was about level with my bumper. And you hit that with your head, well, you're gonna get yourself a sticker, and you're also gonna damage my Jeep quite a lot. I kind of messed up in there. I didn't do anything about it because I just ran over the deer and kept going. But that's the second one. There's another one here, and I have a black one somewhere. I can't remember where the other one is, but you can see my two Chevy bow ties. And you may not be able to see my little Subi. I nailed the Subi, and I nailed them all with this side. Except for one deer I hit with this. But yeah, I love this bumper. This is a cheap ass Chinese bumper. Everybody laughed at me. That was, what, 4 years ago? And just now it's starting to rust. So it's like, you know what? I got 4 years out of a $100 bumper. Fuck you. It'll work just fine. It's perfect. Yeah, I love this thing. Oh yeah, I got Chinese tires. Chinese tires, shoe 34 by 12.5 R17s, or if you're metric, 305/70 R17s. Got a 2-inch front spacer lift on here. There's 2 inches, and that's the only place I've lifted. The back is not lifted at all, even though you can see my rust. This has probably got about 3-4 more years on it. Then I'll have to do something about it. But yeah, these are Chinese Lion Sport AT. Liao. 305/70 R17s. Absolutely love it. All right, kids, you guys have a good day. My boys are loaded up.